What's up, everyone? Today I am going to be going over the new leaks for the upcoming update for Apocalypse Rising 2 called The Drying here, and it's coming soon to Apocalypse Rising 2. What this update has to offer is basically the summer content update for 2023. And so for the first image, we have this image here, which everything is turned to sand and there's cactuses, and it's just basically a deserted wasteland. And since July is the hottest month ever, I think it is. It's either July, August, or June. This makes it very reasonable for why it would be the summer content update. As you can see in the picture, you know, there's sand surrounding and there's going to be a lot less water to swim in. So I don't know what's going to happen with boats. It's probably going to be harder to drive boats since there's going to be a lot of sand. But this means it'll be easier to walk towards things, you know, because of less water. So this will be probably a plus for getting combat and player flow. But for this picture, we have Ashland in the background with Ash Bridge in the background because you can see the drawbridge. This is the current map. This is not the new map. The new map will be in a different update later on in the future. So they are still using the same map. The current map that is now, they're just, you know, making, you know, just adjusting things with it for the summer content update. As you can see on the right, there is, you know, Ashland Docks there, where, you know, arcade would usually be. And as you can see, it's really sandy. Like there's no water, because usually at docks there would be water, but there's all sand. So yeah, it's definitely going to be different. There's definitely going to be a lot of stuff added for this update, and it's going to be crazy. I'm not sure what this image is. I can see that they've used PBR materials for this here. It looks like sheet metal here for the windows or something. There seems to be an air conditioner here, a ladder here going up to something, and a sign. So it could be somewhat of like a building of some sort, obviously, but I'm not sure what it can be. There's definitely going to be a lot of new stuff added, like buildings, other cool things, and just tons of stuff added. So for these next two leaks are going to be very, very big leaks for this video. Naraby pinged everyone in the server saying utilities are getting an overhaul. The summer update will feature 17 new active and passive items that increase certain stats or grant players abilities when equipped. Existing utilities have been adjusted as well. For example, flashlights can be turned on via hotkey even when a firearm is equipped. And we got a video here that I will go over here. As you can see in the background for the start of this video, we have cactuses, still the palm trees, everything's turned to sand. It's like a deserted wasteland. And we have a oil maker in the background, or whatever those are called. I know it does make oil, but there's one of those in the background I see back there. And also another one right next to it as well. So there's probably going to be a lot of those in the map. So we're going to play this video and see what there is. So for the first 2 seconds of the video, as you can see, Prazzy, I think this is Prazzy, pulled out his binoculars while having his XM equipped. And so I'm guessing this is going to be another cool feature that they're going to add to where you can, you know, have a flashlight, binoculars, lantern, whatever utility item you have, you can use while having a gun equipped, which I think is a very great feature. I also noticed that there are particle effects in the background as well. But yeah, I have noticed that there's particle effects that float around. I'm guessing that's just the sand flowing through the air or something as an effect. Okay, so he ran off, and here is the big turn on for this update. As you can see now, there's an MP5 on the right of his bottom right of his inventory, and it's an MP5 that is fully attached. And now guns in this game, when you have them attached, it just looks like a normal gun. You don't see the actual attachments on the gun. So what's cool about this is that you can actually now see the attachments on your gun, which I think is a splendid and most wanted feature that they could have brought to this upcoming update. And now let's get to these new items here. So as you can see, new items here: compass, sharpening stone, gun cleaning kit, mechanics toolset, mess kit, and probably more to come. As you can see, the utility slot on the bottom here has these little orange icons here because some are being utilized and some are not. So he's going to drag his cursor over to the utility item, and when you find a utility item, it will have the utility icon like how rare weapons, special weapons, and other things as well with this icon. So you may be asking, what do these utility items do, like the mechanics tool set, gun cleaning kit, mess kit, whatever? What I'm guessing they do is when you grab the kit or whatever kit you find and you put it in your utility slot, you can equip the utility and use it for some experience or some special way. So for the sharpening stone, it is a melee damage modifier. I'm not sure what the function means. I'm not sure what, function passive means, but this fine grit whetstone increases the damage inflicted by edged or bladed melee weapons. So while equipped, so yes, you have to equip the item in your utility slot. You have to make sure it's in your utility slot in order for you to use it. So while equipped, it provides 25% increase to damage inflicted by knives, axes, and swords. So it adds 25% more damage if you have this utility equipped. So he equips this in here, and as we see, there's also a new utility here, which I don't know what that looks like. But now, as we see here, there's a flashlight here, the normal flashlight, but there's a map and there's a compass here. So now for this upcoming update, we now have to find the compass and map on our own, just like how the original Apocalypse Rising was. We no longer have our map or compass pre-made there for when we spawn in. So this will definitely be harder for new players to learn the map, but for current players that have been playing this game for years on end, it's not really a struggle. So he hovers over the compass here. This compass makes it easy to navigate via cardinal. This compass makes it easy to navigate via cardinal directions. Type compass, function tool. So I'm guessing which type of function it is depends on what it's used for. I don't know. It says while equipped, provides a navigational compass on screen. And that's basically that for this video. So we got probably 5 or 7 new things that we saw and learned from this video here. And for the last leak picture here, we have a new boat. Actually, this is the boat from the new map that will be in Lockport, but they implemented it into the current map. So to get a better look on this, I downloaded the image and brought it into my photos to zoom in on stuff. So basically what we have here is looks like a military convoy. Looks like there's a flipped over ATV here, a tan Humvee, what looks like an army truck with a mounted turret on it, and a trailer full with jugs and tires, which that's what that looks like. And in the distance, we have the oil makers, whatever they're called. I forgot what these were called, but they make oil and they're all around here. And what looks like in the background, this looks like Salem. The red house is the M60 house, and that looks like Salem Bridge in the background there. It's very hard to see, but yes, this is Salem in the background on the right here. So Destroyer is going to be right next to this big crate boat, and as you can see, it is crashed here. It looks abandoned. There's a bunch of wooden planks on everything, or that might actually look like metal, sheet metal, and a lot of the windows are boarded up here as well. So it looks like this abandoned boat was fortified, because you can see that there is a army camp right here with towers here to defend and see over everything. Looks like there's green crates here, another tan Humvee here, some tan milli tents, a water tower here. Looks like a Humvee garage here where all the Humvees and vehicles will be stored. More tents here. There's 2 tents here and another tent here, and then you have the staircase to go up to the boat, and this boat is huge. Looks like there's ladders to get on top of the crates. Obviously you can get on top of the crates. I'm hoping you can get inside the boat. That looks like a military med kit holder there where you can find meds. And then for the rest, we have, just the rest of the deserted wasteland with the cactuses and the ferns and whatnot. And yeah, all of this looks really cool. But for now, that's all the leaks we have for this video, and of course for now. But until then, I'm hoping this update will be here soon. I have my Apocalypse Rising 2 Hunger Games ready, especially with the new private servers coming out and the whole entire server UI and everything else bunched up all in one. This is going to be a very big update. So let me know what you think of this update, this upcoming update, in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.